Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, 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 go CrossTalk.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Nobody can rap quite. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we back. We are back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your favorite podcast. We've been missing you for like what, 2 weeks? Man, where y'all been?
Yep.
Yeah, well, welcome to CrossTalk, where we give you our take on subject matter that affects us in the spiritual realm as well as the physical realm. And we also talk scripture. It's all about Christ here. Again, welcome. Welcome to CrossTalk Internet Podcast. I am your host. Man, I haven't done this in a while. All right, I am your host,
That boy good.
Pastor STEBO. Yeah.
Yay!
And with me, I have the doctor.
Hey, I missed you guys. How are you? Welcome to
Yeah,
Crosstalk. We are ready.
that's my line.
Oh,
That's my line. And shout out to the bishop. He's not with us today, but we have someone that will temporarily take his place.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Bernice the D, I call her, but she goes by Nisi. Y'all give her a round of applause.
yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Yeah, but you can tell we ain't been on here in a minute. We
Right.
acting up.
We
But
good. We miss y'all.
yeah, we missed y'all so much. Yeah, but welcome back. We're here to offer instruction, information, and illumination. But make sure you do one thing for me. Stop right now. Share the show. Click the likes, the hearts, everything on here. Click them so that people, we get people. So it'll get this crosstalk trending on people's timelines. Don't be shy. Don't be stingy. Don't be cruel. Yeah. Let's see who talking to us. Let's see. Dot Gaston, the shortest person in the whole wide world. She says, hello, Crosstalk family. She was first. And right here.
And this wonderful person,
Well, that's my mama. Supreme Elect Lady, Marlene Thompson. She says, good evening, my Crosstalk family and friends.
Hello.
Hey, lady.
Lady.
As a bishop would say, Dorothy B, how you be? It's right there. She says, good evening. And this is never not funny to me. This is never not funny to me.
What?
Dr. Ish says, good evening, my crosstalk family and friends in the chat.
You know I'm on the screen and on the scene.
Right. Oh my goodness. That's never not funny. But
Ooh. Mm.
Denise is watching.
Yvette Berry, Yvette Berry. She
Yeah, I'm
says, I
watching
love
too.
y'all today.
Hey, you
Jeremy
better.
Ruff, what up, Ruff? Give you a round of
Hey, bro, we
applause.
missed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better be in church Sunday.
On the road again.
I'm the pastor now. I can say that. I can push you out. I can
That's
point
right.
you out. I can point you out when you ain't been to church. You better be at church Sunday. No, I'm kidding. But no, I'm not kidding. But
We do miss you.
yeah, Monica Simmons. She says, "Good evening, Crosstalk family and friends, Pastor Stebo." She said, "Thanks, Pastor Stebo, for that powerful word yesterday. My week is already better than last week. That's what's up.
Oh, yeah.
You get a ding for that one." My
Yeah. Praise.
cousin, Vanita Boyd, she says, "Hi, everyone. I'm watching on my Fire Stick tonight. This is so awesome."
Oh,
Okay.
we
My
are
Oh, you
cousin.
we're on live side.
That's
good.
my cousin. That's my cousin. Oh, Courtney Zawadi Smith says, "What up, y'all? What up, Courtney?
What's
Give
up,
him
Six?
uh D Fogie." She says, "Good evening, Pastor Steve-O, Dr. Ish, Lady T, and LMBC family."
Hello. Hello,
Hey, Miss
everybody.
D.
All right, all right. So y'all ready? Oh, wait. No, we ain't ready yet. Happy Monday, and if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. Whatever age you are, you're indeed blessed to be that. Got an announcement. Got an announcement real quick. The Syndicate Seniors are taking reservations and deposits for the trip to Branson, Missouri. They will see the live stage play, biblical production of Queen Esther at the Sight and Sound Theaters. The cost is $175 per person. It'll include the bus and the ticket into the theater. Children under 12, $75 per child, and a $50 deposit is required for each and every ticket. If you want to get those tickets, you want to get in touch with Sister Dorothy Fogie or Sister Dorothy Gaston before, where is it?
I think March.
March 10th, I think she said.
I think
March
so.
10th or something like that. There'll be they'll have a 47 passenger bus, so you'll probably want to be one of the 47 that buys a ticket, because number 48, you're gonna have to drive. But you're gonna have to drive. But yeah, see one of those Dorothys, and they will be able to help you. Yes, March 10th. All right. So, y'all ready? Where Benice did he go? Oh,
I'm
there you
here.
go. Okay. I think I lost your video for a second. All right.
Oh.
Okay, and the fellowship meal is this Sunday, March the 5th. Excuse me.
Mhm.
This Sunday, the fellowship luncheon is March 5th. All right? Okay, Vanita says, my mom is watching. She wanted me to let you know. LOL. What's up, Ain't it? Yeah. All right, so y'all ready?
We ready.
All right, I had to get that out because, my auntie love it. So, all right. This that we're going to talk about today, Black History Month. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So,
Say it loud.
hey,
And I'm proud.
did it do? I don't even know if he said it on that one, but he said it on on enough songs. But yeah, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. All right, so first question of the night. Topic is looking back over the years. The question is, why is February Black History Month? Why is February Black History Month? We're gonna go with our
Mm-mm.
guest first,
Mm-mm.
Bernice the D.
Uh, I'll pass.
You pass. All right,
You can't
all
pass.
right. So then we're gonna go with
We don't get to pass on here.
You'll get the
right,
pass.
right.
You don't get to pass.
You get one
Okay.
pass and you just
I
used it,
get one pass. Okay,
and
I'll
you just
pass.
used it. Doctor Ish.
All right. Uh, well, February honors the contributions. I know that's not the question, but
We
it's
used to you.
very
We used to you.
important
Go
that
ahead.
first it was the Negro History Week.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then it changed. It was Carter G. Woodson, who was the father of Black history, who first set out in 1926 to
Mm-hmm.
designate the time to promote and educate people about Black history. Sadly, we didn't get that in school. Your generations may have, but my generation didn't.
Oh,
And
we'll get
then,
that.
as time went on, more things happened to recognize February's Black History Month. Not quite sure, didn't find the answer to why it was the shortest month of the year, but we as Blacks, African Americans, celebrate every year, every day, 365 days of the year. And it's ironic that I was having this conversation with a coworker today because we have a person of another persuasion who thinks she's one of us.
Wow.
And I see that she doesn't have a clue what we go through
Oh wow.
every day. So,
Can I
there you go. And go ahead, girl.
uh I want to back up. You said 1926, but it actually was 1915 when back when the 13th Amendment after the 13th Amendment.
Okay.
And it was the Harvard trained Carter G. Woodson. Um
Uh huh.
he it grew from African American history, but I could not find the reason why it's in February. I'm
I
sure
couldn't find it
somebody
either.
on here gonna tell us.
Well, I'll give you a
Yeah,
hint.
come on, crosstalk family.
I'll give
Okay,
you a hint.
Okay.
Somebody's birthday is in February,
Well, it
mine,
is.
but oh my God.
It is.
mine.
Yours
You
is.
think I would know that? You would,
But you wasn't born in back then. I think it's Abraham Lincoln and
Nope.
two
It
of
was
them.
a
It's two
black.
no.
of them.
It was a black
It
man,
was a
Frederick
black. It
Douglass.
was a black person.
Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass.
Yeah.
That is
Yes.
why. That is why. Um, so it was initially a day, and then it was a week,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and then I forget which one of the presidents um, made it a month, but it was like
It's
50 years ago or
around
something like that. 50 something years ago when they made it a
Mm-hmm.
month.
1976,
When
right?
I think President Gerald Ford finally formally announced Black History Month.
Right. Yeah. So it was because of Frederick Douglass, and then it went to a week, and then a month. So
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give myself a ding, a brilliant.
That's a
Okay,
big.
that's good.
You is
Yeah,
smart.
it
You
pulled
is
that one
kind.
Yes.
together. It
Oh, that'll
did.
be a good one. I'm gonna get, that's good, Niecy. I'm gonna get that drop. You is
Yeah.
kind. You is smart. You is
It
intelligent.
is important.
Yeah, you important. Good.
We'll
All
move on.
right. So, um, next question is: name some people, black or white, that impacted the events surrounding black excellence. We're gonna start with black people, and then we're gonna get uh, go end up with
The other
white people.
persuasion.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Ish,
Yes, I'm ready. Um, How many? How much time do I have? A minute.
When have you ever been
I mean,
relegated to time?
you want to ask that now after
Right.
the 29th episode?
Right, right. Well, of course, we have our president Barack Obama, uh, who was reelected, who was elected and reelected in 2012, and got President. I'm sorry, Thurgood Marshall, first Black United States Supreme Court Justice. Rosa Parks. I'll leave some for y'all.
You got three dings in a row. What about you, Benice the D?
I gotta go with my all-time favorite, Fannie Lou Hamer. That's my girl right there.
Danny.
Okay.
That woman was bad. She was a force to be reckoned with. She was a
Hmm.
sharecropper's daughter. In 1964, she was the vice chair of the Freedom Democratic Party, and she was arrested. She lived in Mississippi. She was arrested. They beat her real bad,
Mm.
and she had
Mm-hmm.
succumbed to the injuries. She also was she had breast cancer, and they put her in the hospital and sterilized her.
Like the Tuskegee.
Yes, they sterilized her. She thought she was going in the hospital to be treated for the injuries that she was being treated, but they gave her a full hysterectomy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But she did not let that stop her. But what I love is that Lyndon B. Johnson tried to come on the news to talk about something that was really irrelevant. It was like, I mean, it wasn't irrelevant. It was something historically that happened a year before. But it tried to interrupt the press conference that Fannie Lou Hamer was talking about, how she was arrested, how they treated her, and that she was for voting rights, which brings me up to March 7th, which is our voting day here in Missouri.
Watch
All
It's a
out.
right.
primary election, and we need to get out and vote. I mean, people like that Fannie Lou Hamer, she was a beast.
Right.
She was a gangster. I loved her because she did not back down from nobody. She talked about white folks to their face and talked about them to their face and on
Right.
TV, national TV.
Didn't sugarcoat it.
She had been on many shows where she
Yeah.
just stood up and talked about the injustice that was going on in Mississippi and other places. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's my all-time favorite, Fannie Lou Hamer.
We got some. We
We got some
we got some
historians.
stuff. Oh yeah, we got some in the comments too. Alana says Rosa Parks. Um, Courtney says Marcus Garvey, of course.
Hmm.
Um, Denmark Vesey.
Oh yeah, did Mark Vest? Who
Dr.
said that?
Vivian. Courtney.
Oh, of course, yeah, of
Dr.
course.
Vivian Thomas.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um, okay.
Come on, Lady
Supreme
T.
Elect Lady. She
Yeah.
says Frederick H. Hammurabi started
Okay.
celebrating Negro History Month in Chicago in 1915.
15. That's
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah, and that
Ooh.
was right after the 13th Amendment. So
Uh-huh.
give her a couple of dings.
Right.
Right
Wait,
on.
hold on, wait. I'm gonna give her this one. I'm gonna tell you.
You can raise
Hold
the
on, wait.
hand.
Raise them hands. Lift them hands. Somebody lift those hands. All right.
See, that's my first lady. That's my first.
Courtney. I'll tell you why she can't be the first lady after we go on break.
Okay,
'Cause she my
well,
mama.
she's my
Okay.
first.
That's
Yeah.
why I call her the first grandmother.
Right. That's kind of weird. But
I know it's
Courtney
different.
says Asada Shakur.
Oh
That's
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sojourner
She got some
Truth. You
good
could have put all these on one comment, Courtney.
Oh,
Sojourner Truth,
classic.
Huey P. Newton, Manza
Yep.
Musa. You get
yeah.
3 back to back right there. Man,
there's some good information coming over these waves. Y'all need to catch on to this. Y'all need to catch on to this. We giving y'all
Yeah.
some illumination and some information. So
Yes.
now, what about some?
The other persuasion.
I was gonna say white people, but okay,
Okay, we can say
white
white
people,
people.
I was just
White
being nice when I
people.
said it like that.
white
Yep.
people.
Go ahead, Nisa.
Virginia Foster Durr. Now,
Okay,
I picked her because she was a stand up. She was in the civil rights movement as well. She was an attorney in Birmingham, Alabama. Yeah,
hmm
Birmingham,
Me
Alabama.
too.
But she would just help people, that was in her community that was, you know, succumb to social injustice.
boy,
Oh, and the poll tax, that's what it was.
you dropping dimes today, Bernice the D. She
Yes,
coming
yes,
in.
girl.
She was always let
You
me let
done
my
your
dreads down
research.
so they can know that I'm
Damn.
finna get them something today.
Uh,
Let me give you another way. You get a brilliant.
Brilliant, brilliant.
You get a. Oh my god. And ding. Let's give you a ding. You got something, Doc?
I do. In 1863, President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation to free the Southern slaves. So you
Yep.
know they didn't get that information right away.
Right. They
They
didn't get it till
signed it
Juneteenth.
then, but it took them a minute to get the information. And
Right.
and then after they got it, they still had the slave mentality.
Right.
Yes.
And then jumping down to 1964, President Lyndon Baines Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act.
Mm.
I know,
Ah.
I know,
You
and
get
Yeah.
the sad part about that, why do we have to have bills written? We're humans, just like everybody else.
right.
Why do we
Boy,
need
hold
a
on.
bill to give us that?
You
Yeah.
get lift those hands. Lift those hands. We didn't lift our hands 2 times within 25
Yes,
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, for
yes,
real. We
yes.
shouldn't
Uh,
have to.
you touched it.
It's a humanity
It's
thing.
a
Yes,
human right.
It's a
yes,
human right, and
yes.
not to mention, and this is important. Oh, we ain't went to that question. I wait,
Okay.
but I answer that over there. But yeah,
Okay.
human right.
It's human
I
rights.
leave that alone. I leave that
So,
alone.
hey, here's one. Here's one. I thought y'all was gonna pick up on it after I sent y'all some stuff earlier. But
We we was trying to not
the
take the
lady
show.
that wrote the battle hymn of the Republic was a
Oh, she
white
was.
woman,
Yeah, she
Mm,
was.
Julia Ward Howe.
But I didn't want to. I ain't. Mm-mm,
Yep,
I didn't want.
yep, yep. But
I didn't want.
she was a white woman, and she wrote the battle hymn of the Republic.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's some good information right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Um, so
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah. I didn't
Yeah.
either. I didn't
I
either. I
I
didn't
knew
know
it, but I
until
didn't want to
today.
pick her though. I didn't want to pick her.
Yeah, I didn't know it until today. But
Okay.
yeah. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh, my Joyce Myers. She says, "Good evening, my Pastor Stebo, my LNBC family, Dr. Ish, my first lady, my Supreme Elect Lady. I'm gonna say Supreme Elect Lady, Marilyn Thompson, and to my bishop. And I'm gonna write this in because uh, she didn't say it. And to Bernice the D.
Oh, jeez. Oh, you don't get that out.
No, it will never get old.
I'm gonna learn how
Bernice
to
the
Changing
say
D.
my email. I'm changing my email.
Yeah, I'm always gonna have it.
it. I'm gonna learn how to say it.
All right, Bernice the D.
Hmm. I wrote
Stuart.
it down.
Here's the story behind that. My brother Stuart, y'all know my brother. He somebody was giving him the email address. No, it was that's on your social media too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. On my
Instagram.
yeah.
Yeah, he said, and this is be nice, the number 2D, and he said, who is Benista D? Boy,
What? Help me.
That boy said, "Who is Benista D?" I got weak, boy. I was weak. But so yeah, before we go any further, y'all know what we about to do.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yeah.
Are you
Friends.
churchy?
I don't know.
Are you
Churchy.
churchy? Yeah. And
Okay.
this one is a total recall. You should be able to get this one because, yeah, you should just be able to get this one. All right, so,
You just do that.
yeah. Are you churchy? Who wrote the battle hymn of the Republic? Who wrote the battle hymn
Nobody.
of the Republic?
Unless they just got on here,
Right, unless you're just joining us.
Right.
you just
You are-
join it.
Right.
You should know.
Or
that
unless you
happened.
like washing dishes or you got kids that
You ain't
don't.
really listening. You got it on, but you ain't listening.
Right. That'll preach right there.
Mm-hmm.
You hearing, but you ain't listening.
Ooh.
Courtney
Come on
said,
now.
bruh. Who wrote it? I just finished saying it.
Joe did.
She was not
was
a
typing.
person.
She was typing.
She was not a person of color.
She was not a person of color.
Right.
Somebody said Tracy said what? Yeah, Tracy. She was white woman. She was a white woman.
She said a white lady.
She is right in a sense. I guess you wanted the name, right?
She said, ask my Pastor Thompson. I'm just saying. That's what Lady Suprema lady said. So, there we go. Julia Howe. We'll take that. Julia Ward Howe.
Did Courtney
Yes. Yes.
Right, Courtney?
Julia Ward Howe won. Yes. I mean, well, not won, but she wrote the battle hymn of the Republic. Yeah. 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 All right, so I think that I don't have any things for that. But now we're gonna tell you about our friends. I'll tell you what you won. You just barely won, so I don't know if you can win. But I can think I'll let you win today. Now, boy, my mom cheating. She gonna write it up now. Julia Ward out.
That's right. All right, that's right.
Oh man. All right, so
And now a word from our sponsors.
let's talk about our friends behind their back. If you haven't had the opportunity to hang out on the corner of Natural Bridge and Jennings Station Road for some really good fish and seafood, get by the Fish House and sample that awesome menu. Tell Tammy and Jerry that the good folks at CrossTalk sent you. You probably might not get any free food, but you get some good food. Perfect timing. And make sure you slide in Made by Guys DM and order you a few Made by Guys shirts from Brother Stewart. You can find them on Instagram at madebyguy.__. And nope. Hair Bay. I got it in my hair right now. Her hair too real on Instagram and Hair Bay 27 on TikTok. Get you some. You won't be disappointed. And nobody bakes a cake like Carla Saul bakes a cake. So get your cake baked by Anointed Cake Creations. It's all good. Boy, y'all, man, I'll tell you, boy. Catchphrase specialist, you hear me? And helping you find the properties of your dreams, Paula M. Walker, real estate sales agent with St. Louis Metro Realtors, agent_Walker03 at hotmail.com is how you get in touch with her. And Phrase has the phrase that fits. Phrase has the phrase that fits. Holla at Bridget Michelle for your Phrase apparel. And Be Anxious for Nothing, a book by Tashira S. Dukes, is available for download on Amazon.com. Make sure you pick up your copies of Bishop books, He That Hath an Ear, anywhere you can download ebooks, and Stair Steps to Answer Prayers at www.stairstepstoanswerprayers.com. And you know where I'm about to go with this one. Elaine Ragland Elaine Ragland. Manifestations by Elaine Ragland is available now for download at bookbaby.com. And if you like good music, I know a guy. Wait, no, not yet. Enhancing your peace of mind, one clean at a time. Going out dusting LLC for pricing and booking your professional health and commercial cleaning. Wow. Email goingoutdusting@gmail.com. Call 636-290-6904. Visit www.goingoutdustingcleaning.com or follow going_out_dusting on Instagram. Ah, that was hard. And if you like good music, I know a guy. Go to www.gabrielmusic.com and get anything from the debut album, Minister of Music, to the newest release, single, Nobody Greater Than You. It's available now on www.gabrielmusic.com. If you're ready to record your single or album, email Incredible Music Group at incrediblemusic2@gmail.com for pricing and availability. Hey, we got through it.
Ooh, take a breath.
And that's all I got to say about
Really?
that.
You got some water?
I know, right? Where you go, Benice D? All right, there you go. All right.
I'm here.
All right, I had to give me some water. All right. Y'all ready for the second segment?
Ready.
All right. Next segment is called "Think We Better Let It Go." Y'all see where it's coming from?
Looks like another love TKO.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. See, the hint was the first one was looking back over the years.
I guess I shedded some tears.
You
Yeah.
better sing it.
Told myself time and time again, it's time I'm gonna win.
You know what? Next week we gonna have another gift for whoever can guess the theme of the topics. Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Whoever
Hey.
knows on
Yeah.
this show,
Yeah, all right. Whoever knows.
start one way and end up another.
Right.
Hey, y'all supposed to be on my side. Wait a minute.
We are. No
All
ID froze.
Sometimes it's the guest influence.
That is true.
right. So the question is, do we really want Black History Month? Do we really want Black History Month? Where did this come from, Pastor STEBO? Well, I saw a video of what's the guy who played God on
Oh, Sterling K.
Morgan
Brown.
Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Freeman. He had an interview, and they asked him about Black History Month, and he said, "I don't want Black History Month. Do you have White History Month? Do you have Jewish History Month? Do you have any of these? So why do we have? How come it just can't be American history?" So I submit to the panel: do we really want Black History Month? And I'll go with Benice D first, because she snuck out of the first one.
Oh, okay. I'm ready for this one.
Okay.
So that's kind of a twofold question. I would say yes, and then I would say no, because
Okay.
then if we're gonna not give us a month, don't give everybody else a month. Don't give the Asians a month. Don't give the Hispanic Heritage a month. Don't give the people Ramadan. They celebrate for a whole month.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's gonna be months to have, we need to be in there.
I hear you on that.
Yeah. So it's so many communities that celebrate during that month. So and they recognize their achievements and accomplishments, their food, and I mean culturally, I think we have lots of food.
We got some.
There's this show on Netflix It's talking about, and I can't. It's filmed down in Louisiana, and when I get the name, I'll let y'all know. But it's talking about the cultures of food. You know how so many cultures people have taken and said that there was their food when technically it started off being our food,
Right.
which I think all of our stuff gets hijacked anyway, and everybody
Mm.
want to put a tag on it. So
Mhm.
yes,
Is it
if
called
everybody,
Flavorful Origins?
no, I can't.
Okay.
Is it called For the Health of It? That's a really good one. Yeah.
No,
About
but it had a whole thing. It showed sharecroppers down there, how they grew food, and yeah, that it was a nice series. I'll get it before the end of the show because we can. That'll be something good for people to watch.
Yeah, I like that idea too. Give that. We should give some people some ideas of
Oh
what
yeah,
we watching, what we're watching, and what's good to watch. What we're
Mhm.
watching, and what we like
and
probably
remind
say
them about
shouldn't
Election
want to
Day on
watch.
March 7th. Those people that live in the city,
Yes.
A
Please vote.
March
primary
7th.
election March
Use
7th.
your right
That is a good
Yes.
because
day right there.
they
What's
want
on
to
the
take over.
ballot is an alderman, and the president of the board of aldermen. So it's only two things on there.
But
And
it's
now
good.
they send you, I'm going to show you. They send you this card. I'm going to black my address out. But they send you this card, and on the back, you can fill your ballot out and mail it.
Hey,
Good. Good.
You can take it to the Board of Elections, and you can be done. No, we never have a long line, but
No,
we vote as a family. I take my daughters to vote with me.
that's what's up.
that's good.
Dr.
Yeah.
Ish, do we
Yes.
really want Black History Month?
Yeah, we want Black History Month. We want a year. Look, we want it all. We taking it back. We taking back what they took.
Hey, come on.
I want it all back. What? Watch out, Doc. Hold on,
Give
wait.
it.
Watch out. She over there preaching.
I listen to my Bible.
Somebody need to give her a handkerchief and some orange juice.
You know, I
Over
keep my hanky ready. You know, I'll be swirling.
there.
Yes, yes. Because you know what? To me, it's like it reminds me of Black Lives Matter. How when we say Black Lives Matter, they want to
All lives
one up
matter.
us. Well, blue lives matter too, and white lives. We're not saying that, but look at how many years. Like I said, I didn't get Black History when I was in school. Look at how many years they hid it from us,
Yeah.
Hmm.
and now, yes, yes, we need it because our children need to know,
Yeah.
and my grandchildren need to know what their great grandparents went through.
Right.
And a lot of times they don't know this because they history seems to be boring to some of us. It was to me in school. American history was.
Hmm.
Yeah,
We didn't
me
have
too.
Black history. So yes, we want it.
Well, Dr. Ish
And
got
if I may interject, um,
interject.
how they are really making a big stink about this critical race theory, why they don't want that to be taught in school. But it's like, listen, if you don't know your history, you don't know where you going.
Right, and
No,
So, and
anybody
this
that
is
doesn't know their history are doomed to fail. I mean, doomed
and
to
repeat
repeat
it.
its
Yes,
failures.
yes,
yes, yes,
Yep.
exactly,
yes, yes.
exactly. I mean, there's so many things to learn. I mean, so many benefits to learning your history.
Gotta know.
It helps you with critical thinking. It helps you with, just making decisions. Like
It helps
if
you
you,
with dodging mines. You don't
yeah,
have to fall into the same traps
exactly,
as
That's right. That's right.
I
exactly,
always like to say some of the experiences I've had I've never experienced.
exactly,
I know. Isn't
I,
that right?
exactly, and that's a blessing.
And
yeah,
I'm grateful
yeah.
that
Yeah,
I
I
don't have
didn't have to experience it.
right. I didn't have
I
to.
don't want
I
to
didn't
know
have
what
to
it
step
feels like to
into
pick cotton.
right,
Me
right,
either.
right. You know what? I didn't have to step in whatever they stepped in before me to
Right,
know that I don't want to step in it.
Then no,
exactly,
that's
You know,
right. I
if
already know.
right, if you touch a stove and you say "ow," rocket science don't. I don't have to
Go
be
back.
a rocket scientist to know that it's probably gonna hurt me too. So probably don't touch
Yeah,
it. You know.
Yes.
We
But
got some
yeah.
comments right quick. I'm gonna get to you.
okay.
Um. Where did we go? Where did we go? Where did we go? It was some comments. Okay, here we go. Um. We got something that says no, we don't need it because it's commercialized. I actually like that. Uh, um, that was Alana. Courtney says some things should be exclusive. The authentic voice should be what is voiced, not Becky and them speaking for us. Boundaries. Wow.
Right.
Well, I should have probably vetted that one. I'm gonna start vetting your comments.
You
Yeah, you better read them
got
first.
screen hers. but,
Right.
but she on point.
Right.
She
She
meant
is, but you know.
this Black Power herself. Jesus.
Yes.
She says. Joyce Meyer says it's called High on the Hog.
The
Where's my thing? Oh, there it is.
cricket button.
No, this is the thing. Shut up. Um, Courtney comes back and says, respect and observe. Don't try to speak for us. Put some respect on our stuff. All right, I like that one. That was
Yeah.
better. That was a little bit less directly aimed at.
Huey P. Newton.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead, Dr. Ish.
I was going to mention the books that they want to pull out, the African American books they want to pull out of the school.
Yes.
Uh,
Help me understand why.
Why? Why?
Nobody ever talks about pulling
Why?
um,
Why?
white books and
Why?
Jewish books out of schools. They talk about
Mm-mm.
the Holocaust. They talk about
mhm.
those things in school,
And
and
they
I
talk
just
about it
want
on repeat too.
Oh yeah.
I learned more about the Holocaust than I did about Black history. Real talk when I was in school.
Exactly.
to, yeah.
And
Exactly.
Frank, um, I
Oh
learned all
yeah,
about her hiding
the
and all that kind of
Diary of
stuff.
Anne Frank, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
in high school. I was in high school before I got a little bit about Black history, and that was a
Yeah.
movie, and it made
Yeah.
me just mad. Roots,
Yeah.
but
A
that
Martin Luther
doesn't.
King speech here and there, and you're
Yeah,
done.
you got
That
the
was
Martin
it.
Luther King drawing. Everybody got that drawing that you did in elementary school.
Hmm.
Um, you saw
Uh huh.
the march
It was the same
Yeah.
on
thing. Yeah, the
Washington.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
we didn't.
unfortunately, our and I would say my generation and the generation before weren't afforded to know that there were so many black inventors
Yeah,
No.
and we could have
but
been
wait, don't do that yet.
inspired by.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, we got that coming up.
Yep. And that's true because they technically hid
Oh
it from
yeah.
us.
Oh
Yeah,
But you know what? We
I didn't
were
hear about Huey
I mean,
Newton until I was a grown man.
yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
your generation. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And you know another sad part about the March on Washington and Martin Luther King's "I Have a Dream" speech, the Emmett Tills, um, when the blacks that had moved to St. Louis and who had moved north, not necessarily St. Louis, they were
hmm
really afraid because of the things
Yeah.
they had seen down south, the
right. That's
hangings, the
right.
lynchings.
They had seen real life happen.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you right. You got any? You were you about to say something, Benicia D?
Some I probably shouldn't say, but well, I was just gonna bring up like, elevators. Alexander Miles, I think it was his name. And I was just saying for every inventor, every black inventor,
There was
um
a. I get
no,
it.
for every black inventor
Mhm.
that they tag um a white person on, those black inventors, whenever white people use it, they should harm them. I mean, that would just be.
Because they were not compensated or recognized.
No, at all. Like, come back and hunt them. Every time you get on the elevator, I'm gonna close your foot. No, just.
Oh
Persian
man, hold
Gap,
up, wait, here we go.
Maybe stop it
This
for me.
this is a good one right here.
Alexander Miles.
Um, Courtney says it's quote unquote get over it with slavery, but the
Yes.
Holocaust, quote unquote, we must never be forgotten. SMH.
Right.
There needs to
Yeah.
be there needs to be acknowledgement and reconciliation, not just covering it up. I like that.
Right. That's
And
right.
that's why we taking it back.
Yeah.
That's exactly why we're taking it back. Because don't we hear about the Holocaust all the
But we
time?
got to know it.
Hmm.
And we
Yep.
don't tell them get over it.
Yeah.
No, you be psh, you tell. I ain't even gonna go there. But
It's okay.
this is
You know me.
right. All right.
Yeah.
So next, this is a good time to go to the next question.
Yeah.
Name
Before you lose
name
it.
some advantages and so name some advantages of having Black History Month acknowledged or observed as Black History Month. Let's go with Dr. Ish first.
Well, it's actually really good for our children because it makes them research and find out things about us culturally that they may not even know. So it's
Mm.
good research. Also good for the world to know because all of the good things that we do culturally, the world doesn't know or even want to acknowledge for that matter.
Hmm.
They might
Hmm.
know it, but they may not want to acknowledge. So that's why it's important that we have Black History Month and then some. Because guess what I'm doing? I'm extending Black History Month over into March. I got
Oh
permission.
yeah.
I got
Okay.
Yeah.
permission to do it with my Sunday school class because we didn't get to do it yesterday. So we're gonna do it next Sunday. We're gonna
That's
Hey,
right.
bring some Black History facts.
And we could
And
do it all year. We could do it all year.
little, Tom Joyner used to say, little known Black History facts, a
Yeah.
moment of things in time that Black people did
That's
that
good.
we didn't know about.
Yeah.
Benicia D,
Yes,
you
sir.
got any more advantages?
Well, that's she covered pretty much all of it, so we can know, teach our children, grandchildren. Um, that's it's up to us. It's up to us
That's
to
it.
bridge the gap.
That's it.
And our white cohorts too. Your
Yeah.
coworkers that
Yeah.
don't know. You
I
can
li-
they can stand to learn a few things too.
That's true.
right. I like to
That-
point out that one of the advantages is that they're in consecutive days. Yeah,
Yes.
the one of the things that it is they say builds that builds habits is
Mhm.
21 days in a row.
Yeah.
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 So
You
if
can make a new habit. You can break a or make a habit.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
make or break a habit 21 days
Yeah.
in a row. So if
Yeah.
we give this information out 28 days in a row,
Mm-hmm.
it can build habits of okay, well, if this person, I didn't know this person invented this, let me go
Mm.
back and see what else I don't know.
Absolutely.
And that's
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what? It's just like studying the word of God. You
yeah,
can
Yeah.
throw
it's
something and
infectious.
say,
That's
whatever,
right.
whatever. Oh, we didn't know it, but we're gonna go look. We should go look for it for
That's right.
ourselves.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right, so
Courtney brought up a good point where she said that it promotes pride, self love, and
in
unity.
unity, yeah.
I
Mhm.
like that, Court.
What's
Yeah.
up, Cuzzo? My cousin Tony
I
Dewine in
see
here.
Tony.
Good evening.
What's up, Tony, my nephew?
Hey, yeah, it was good to see him and
The only
All of
person
your
shorter
my
babies.
than
friends.
Doc Gaston.
They the same height. I love
All
them
right.
both.
Everybody can't be tall. Everybody can't.
That's right.
All right, so
Oh,
let's do this real quick. Name some disadvantages to it being Black History Month.
Me first.
I'll do the crickets first because ain't nobody.
because we look
Oh,
good,
'cause
right?
Okay,
we know
okay.
you.
All
Stunned.
right, let's go with Dr. Ish.
I was stunned for a minute. I don't see a disadvantage because I'm saying it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
Right.
Uh,
Let like devil. This is like devil's advocate. It's not saying that this is your
Yeah.
view on it. It's just like
I don't see a
devil's advocate.
disadvantage. I miss that point.
You good?
Educate me, you all, because
Bernice
I
the
don't see
D.
a disadvantage to do it.
I would. The only thing I would say is like, just be cautious. When we are teaching our children, um, sometimes it could present traumas. Like if you show them like lynchings.
Tyree Nichols,
Yeah, I
all
Mm,
mean
that
things
stuff.
of that, and then like it could
Scar.
produce trauma and scars. All of these black men getting shot behind the. That's not even that's history, and it's repeating itself.
Yeah, yeah,
You
Yeah.
know, because and I can't say it's just is what it is, and we can't say police officers need to know better or get better training because they know it when it's them. They do
I
it when it's
on the high end of
but
that, Nisi. I agree. I totally agree with that. I think that if you are going to show that, I think it has to be age appropriate.
yes,
So when they
exactly.
do see this kind of stuff, you can kind of scotch guard their mentality
Yes, yes. That's the only
because
thing.
you
That's the
see
only
it
disadvantage.
right. It could do one of two things. It can cause an adverse effect for like you don't want what you don't want to do is try to educate your kids and then make them racist.
Oh, exactly.
absolutely. That was my point
Exactly.
that I was going to make. We don't want to teach racism
Right.
because
Yeah.
we don't
It's
like racism.
Hmm.
easy to do it because you watch um you watch things like Roots. You
Mm.
see things like
Yeah,
the documentaries where um white police officers are hosing black people down in the streets,
Yeah.
sicking
Yeah.
dogs on them.
Bloody
And
Sunday.
right, and if you don't have a safeguarded mentality, all it does is just flip the quarter over, and now
Exactly.
you're
You
looking
took.
at
doing
uh,
what they doing.
right. You're flipping the hate on another side. So now
Yeah.
the hate come where you initially tried to just pr- um, produce education.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You produced a hateful generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
raise
that's what.
those hands, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
That's
I
what
get
I
that.
like about Fannie
That.
Lou Hamer. But about Fannie Lou Hamer, because even though she was an advocate for the black people, she always incorporated white people to get on her team.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? She had a lot of people to, a couple people to back her, and she had, you know, people that cared for her. I mean, she even she even had a white child. And I'm saying that because she took on people's children because, they sterilized her. She couldn't have none.
Right.
hmm
But she was trying to teach in the moment, teaching her children as well.
Mhm.
Hey, ain't nobody better than it was one of her quotes that she said. Um, and I can't remember that, but basically, you know, nobody. If I hate you, that make me no better than you.
That's right.
right. If
Right.
you so, and that's an excellent point because that's right along the my mentality. You can't you can't heal you can't heal our people by making them harm
No.
other
That's
No.
right.
you know
No.
That's
other
No.
people's people. That's
that's right.
all it's going to do is just transfer. And
Yeah.
if we want to go Bible with it right quick, it's not them.
Right.
Hello.
It's not them.
Yeah, that's right. It's the
It,
spirit in them.
right. It's a
Yep.
spirit. Now, some things can be traced back to personalities. I talked about that. Um, I talked about that before. But you have to know your audience. You have to know your
Yeah.
audience. You can't
We
just
do.
blame things on the devil. You can't just
That's
blame
it.
things on people. You have to
Yeah.
know the audience and know where the origin is. If you know the origin, then you can. I don't know, yeah, I'm finna
You can
start
move
preaching and
forward.
all that kind
Well,
of
oh no. I
stuff.
got one better for you. I'm gonna take it back to one of my favorite books. Sin was the cause of it all.
Sin was the cause of it
Yeah.
all. Shout out to
Yeah.
Bishop.
Cause
Yeah.
of it all.
Yep.
Shout out to our
That's right.
Archbishop.
That's right.
That's one of my favorite books. Sin was the cause of it all. You can't make sense of this stuff. You know,
So we're no better. That
it's
makes us no
no
better.
way you can make it. It's just go back. Sin
Yeah.
was the cause of it all.
And one thing that Martin Luther King says is, and I'm paraphrasing, you can't battle hate with hate.
That's right.
Only love can defeat hate.
That's right.
And
Two
you know,
wrongs
if you
don't make it right.
right,
Yeah.
if you try to put out a fire with fire, then all you doing is just making a bigger fire.
You're
Yeah.
making a mess. Yes.
You can't douse fire with gasoline. It
That's
only
right.
mess, you know.
No.
That's
But
so true.
you know what? Our lesson a couple of weeks ago talked about treating people how we want to be treated.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the basic
Partiality.
rule. It's the basic rule. Golden
Basic
rule.
rule.
Do unto
No
others.
favoritism.
Nope. Basic rule. And that's
Mhm.
real. Now that's real.
That's realer than real deal Holyfield. All right, we're gonna
Mhm.
take a real quick break, right quick, and do some commercials. Gonna pay some bills right quick, and I mean real quick. We'll see
Yeah,
y'all
real
in a
quick.
minute.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
What's going on the gospel
Because that's
scene
what
in
we
this
were
local
born to
area?
do. Fight for
Well,
our clients,
for more
protect their
information,
rights.
check us out
That's
here
all
on
that
Me
matters.
Too Music
Since
Minute
1979,
for everything
Brown
that's
and
happening
Cooper has been
from
fighting for you,
concerts
the
to
people
play.
of St. Louis who've been in. We fight because that's what we were born to do. Fight for our clients, protect their rights. That's all that matters. Since 1979, Brown and Crouppen has been fighting for you, the people of St. Louis, who have been injured in an auto accident. With $1 billion in compensation for its clients, 10 offices, and more than 50 attorneys, Brown and Crouppen has what it takes to take on the insurance companies and get you the compensation you deserve. If you've been injured in an auto accident, the only firm to call is Brown and Crouppen. Brown and Crouppen, with justice for all.
What's going on the gospel scene in this local area? Well, for more information, check us out here on Me Too Music Minute for everything that's happening from concerts to play.
Yeah, we're back. Man, that was quick. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh yeah. Vanita says only light can drive out darkness. That is good.
I like that, Nita. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That's
Well,
good.
we're back, and we're on our third segment. We're gonna try to keep Dr. Ish down to a couple of.
Good luck with that.
This next one is called Black History in the Making.
Mm-hmm.
Question is,
The question is,
right, what are some modern day accomplishments by black people?
oh my
Beneath the
God.
D?
I'm gonna go with. I have two people,
Okay.
and these are recent people. So the first one is Lori Jackson Fuller. She was appointed the HR director for Harris-Stowe State College University.
Boom.
She was a former Webster University adjutant, and
Uh-oh.
yeah,
That's
she
my alma mater. Go
okay,
Locks.
yeah, right. And then Chantel Nixon Clark, which is
Yeah.
yeah, she is state representative, cancer survivor, and she is on fire. She also she's the first black female liquor store distributor owner, and she's
Oh.
doing some great things in the St. Louis County. But shout out to Chantel Nixon
Shout out
Clark.
to my guys.
Girl, we are proud of you. We rallying behind you. I live in the city, but hey, I'm willing to put a
Couple more
flyer
dollars in
or
the gas tank. Head down that way.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So those are some modern day people. Black women. Come on, black women.
Yeah, girl power.
Dr. Ish.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm a kind of a sports fan.
Okay.
Modern day. I think about Serena Williams. Um,
hmm
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, what's my girl? Oh goodness, I can't think of her name. I'll come back to her. I'll come back to her when I think of her.
What did she do?
Oh gosh, she's doing everything. She won all those awards the other night. Um,
NAACP. I
Yes,
didn't.
yes, yes, yes.
I didn't watch it. I've missed
Anyway,
it.
you know what? I wasn't digging Cory Booker at first, but he's doing some things in Congress. It's
He
good
Okay.
to
is.
have
Yeah.
it's good to have some people of color on our side. Oh,
Hmm.
and one of my favorites is Dr. Michael Eric Dyson. What
Yeah.
a
Oh yeah.
what a writer!
That's my
Yes,
dude.
yes. Now we have something in our area that we a lot of us don't know about, the Catherine Dunham Museum over here
Hmm.
in St. Louis.
Hmm.
Um, and I got acquainted with it because my Danielle did internship there, and did archived a lot of her information to preserve it. But that is a diamond in the rough in East St. Louis.
Yeah.
You really don't realize it. They
Yeah.
teach dance classes out of there. In the summer, they have summer workshops. They and the Ron Himes's wife is certified Catherine Dunham dancer. You know,
Oh yeah.
you just got to you can't just get up and do it. You got to dance to do. You got to be certified.
Yeah.
Shonda Rhimes, we got a lot. Man, we can go on and on. The
Oh
list
yeah.
goes on and on. Shonda
Please don't,
Rhimes, boy,
though.
she
Please
writes
don't,
some
Doc.
stuff. Yes. I'm not. I'm not. I can't think of my girl's name.
Somebody
I'm
said
trying
I
to think
got
of
I
somebody.
got a I got a few of them.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Here's
oh,
one.
you got a
Here's
few,
one.
huh?
Yeah, I got a few of them. Them two of them I'm gonna tie together.
Uh,
Um, One, LeBron James.
I was
He
gonna go
just
there.
he just did the scoring title, and
Yes.
he eclipsed it after another black man had the
Yes.
scoring title for like what 20 some years.
Hmm.
Hmm.
He did
So
it.
yes, and he still adding on to that number.
And,
Even though Michael Jordan is the GOAT. There we go.
yeah.
Um,
Mm.
yeah.
Yep. You
And
said
then
it.
yep. And then here's one closer to home. Archbishop and Supreme Elect Lady
Oh yeah.
Thompson,
Yeah.
leaders
Of
of
course,
one of the
of course,
oldest
who's
black
reckoned with?
leaders of the one of the oldest black churches for
Yes.
33 and a half years, the longest tenured pastor at Leonard Missionary Baptist
In the
Church. One of
history.
the
Yes.
long,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
and
Can't nobody else do that.
oh yeah,
Yeah. That's a long time.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's so I'm gonna get a round of applause for
Now
that one.
that is history.
And here's another one, the first ever in Leonard Missionary Baptist Church that I know of that a son succeeded the pastoral seat.
Okay.
And
Okay. Come
yeah,
through.
It is. It is
yeah.
history.
Yes.
So we making history. We
We
still
making
making
history.
history.
We done look. We done
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
history.
Yes.
We
You
are.
know what's ironic to me about that, our pastor is we've seen it, but we didn't see it. Think about
Yeah.
it. Pastor Bobo, when he retired or stepped away,
Hmm.
who succeeded him? His son.
No, I'm talking about at Leonard.
I know it Leonard, but
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just
okay. I
thinking
got you. I
I'm
got you. Got you.
thinking
Got
in
you. I'll give you a
general.
ding.
How I say we see it, but we didn't see it.
Got you. Okay.
Pastor
I see what
Bobo
you mean.
stepped away from his church. His son is now the pastor. Uh,
Hmm.
a pastor. I'm trying to remember who else was a pastor. Oh, Adrian Jones.
Oh,
His
Adrian
son.
Jones and his son Darian.
His son
Area.
is the
Yeah.
pastor. I mean, we've seen it, but we didn't see it. I mean,
Ooh.
and they're hitting us in the face now. We can't miss it, and we are proud, honey.
Yeah. We are.
Courtney.
We are
Courtney
very,
brought
very
up one
proud.
that we bring up every week. Alana Foster with black hair
Oh.
health entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That number one, that stuff works. I'm telling you.
Yo. Oh
People ask
man.
me all the
Look.
time, I thought you
I'm
was bald
draping. I'm
last week.
draping. Look at my locks.
And the people had tell me all the time, I thought you was bald last week.
Look
Yeah,
at
this-
First Lady.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Doc Gaston says
Hey, bro,
Angela
it-
Bassett.
Yes, yes.
Angela Bassett. Yeah.
Angela Bassett. That was my name. Thank you.
Oh,
Miss
there we
D.
go.
Yes.
All right, so this question is for the two of you guys. What are some of your personal extraordinary accomplishments? Let's go with Dr. Ish, and you can't say becoming a doctor because
I was going to say my personal accomplishments or um, the Ministry of Health.
Yes.
And I didn't even know that for a long time. I just knew when I was a little girl, I just knew I was going to be a nurse. Okay. But it has developed into something else. It has really blossomed into something
It's
else
taking
that
on wings, actually.
I didn't have a clue
Yeah.
until all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, God has really blessed me with a gift. A lesson, and I don't mean to keep going back to the lesson, but yesterday's lesson was you chosen.
Yeah.
Everybody can't take care of God's people.
Facts.
That's right.
And I am so grateful that that is the gift of love that He gave me. Get your get your drink, girl. That's the gift of love that He gave me, and I can pass that on to generations to come.
Yeah.
Uh, some of the newer nurses coming out of school, I can show them how. The computers are cool. I love that, but there is nothing wrong with a face-to-face, a touch-to-touch relationship with someone in need of some assistance, whatever it is.
All
And
right,
I
there go
got
your
it.
whistle. You got it
What
right
whistle?
under the whistle. All right, Bernice the D.
Um, I was trying to get this cough out. My personal accomplishment is so many, but I'll stick to two
Okay.
recent, more recent. Being the superintendent of Sunday school at Leonard, I'm humbly and proudly um, co-super with my sister Jerry Malone.
Shout out to Jerry
Um,
Malone.
yes, I proudly hold that responsibility. I don't take it lightly. And you know what? God knows what He's doing in the time that He
Exactly.
does it.
Facts.
I already, was study my Bible, study the Word, pray and stuff like that. But now it has given me an extensive responsibility to study the Word more.
Yeah,
And I'm grateful to
Right.
God for that.
too.
And then the other thing in my personal work, I've been on my job working for the Washington University and just recently got a promotion.
Yes,
So I, you know, it's something, leadership, God is just really showing out in leadership. And I'm just looking forward to, just you know, extending myself because I had a little fear, and I promise you, God has really been dealing with me with that, and I have gained a new confidence because my favorite scripture is right now Acts 17:28. It's in Him that I live, move, and have
Yeah,
my
my
being.
man. Yeah.
I can do nothing of myself.
amen.
Once you get that through your head, the fear will be gone
That's it.
because you can't do nothing without Him.
Not
Can't
Yeah.
nothing.
do nothing without Him.
Nothing. What about
So.
you, Pastor?
You just said it. Um,
Being a pastor, right?
so yeah, shoot.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. For those who don't know, this is
Now
not
you
what
know.
I wanted to do. This is totally against
Yeah.
my thread of future for
It ain't
Stephen.
about you.
It isn't. I had a whole different tapestry woven out for my future, and
Mhm.
since we on scriptures, my favorite Jeremiah 29:11. I know the plans.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
look, let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you this. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you
Mm.
this.
Come on, son.
God's plan is way more in depth
Ooh.
than yours,
Honey,
That's
and
honey.
right.
whether you
Don't
want to
you?
accept it or not.
It's her.
It
You might as
look.
well.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you. You'll get to a point to where you either have to accept it,
That's
or
it.
you'll have to. You'll have to. I don't even know what the
Accept.
alternative is,
Accept
That's
it.
it.
because
The alternative is not good because you're not gonna win.
No.
right. Then the
You're
opposite of winning
defeated.
is losing. So
Mhm.
you either to quote a movie, state property. You either get down or lay down. So
That's it.
Mhm.
yeah, that's my
That's it.
one of
That's
my
real.
extraordinary accomplishments. And on
That
March
is
Yeah.
the
now
7th,
that's
March the
big.
7th, I close on the house. So
That's big.
yeah,
Raise some
yeah.
fingers.
Hey, you put the chop music on. Hey,
Right.
hey,
Raise
hey,
them fingers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, put the shout music on that.
Oh, we gonna walk benches too next Sunday, right?
Close it out. Close it out. It's time. It's time to
We
go.
still got control.
This your part of the this your part of the show. It's called the Crosstalk Talk of the Day. That was way too funny, Ish.
The talk of the day has been brought to you by.
That was way too funny.
Shoot.
Oh man! All right, y'all. So
I meant every
we're
word
at
of that.
we at the last part of the podcast. This is called the Crosstalk Talk of the Day. Look, the Crosstalk Talk of the Day is a segment dedicated to our viewers who have questions they want us to voice on Crosstalk. And this one is, the question is, what are some inventions that came from black people? We're going to do this rapid fire because we had a lot of time in between talking about other stuff. But
Yeah,
we're going to do one at a time. Nisi.
I just told you. Alexander Miles. He invented the elevator.
Dr. Ish.
How about the light bulb? I can't think of the guy's name. The guy that did the light bulb. Help me, somebody.
Was it Garrett Morgan?
I know our audience knows.
Let's see.
We just had that at the
We did.
whatchamacallit.
Okay. Some of the other
Oh no, it wasn't. That wasn't it.
some of the
Humphrey
other
Davy.
things- Oh, okay. Thank you. I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah, okay. Beneath the D.
Mm-hmm. Another one.
Yeah. You got another one?
My field. Otis Boykin. He created the machine used to control the heart pacemaker.
Dr. Ish.
All right. Things that I'm sorry. I'm moving
You
slow
good.
tonight. I really
You good.
apologize. I'm using the light bulb, the cotton gin,
Cotton gin.
The
Eli.
cotton, I know. That's
Who's that? Eli
Eli Whitney.
Whitney? Yeah, okay. I was about to say Whitfield. I'm on like Thomas
Oh,
Whitfield.
it's on this time. We on too many men.
And literally, we know
Beneath the D.
iPhone.
Sarah E. Good, entrepreneur, inventor of the. It says she invented furniture, Chicago furniture, like the Schifferobe folding cabinet. You know, you don't know what no Schifferobe is.
Right, you don't know
Sure
what no
don't.
Chippewa is.
I don't like
Dr.
the
Ish,
Schifferobe.
last one.
Sarah Boone, the ironing board.
The ironing board.
That we seldom use nowadays.
Who did the elevator?
Alexander Miles.
And Alexander
the
Miles.
shaft for the elevator.
And the stoplight.
Was it George? Was it
I know it was
Bessie Blount Griffin was the physical therapist, first physical therapist.
Garrett Morgan. That's who it was. Garrett Morgan.
I was gonna say Garrett Morgan.
Garrett Morgan was the stoplight. All right, so
Stoplight, yes.
y'all know what we about to say now.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what we about to say now. What we about to say, Dr. Ish? I'll let you say it.
We did it.
We did it! We did it! It's only 16 minutes past the hour.
We
Man.
did it.
So look, check out Tammy Holland's page this week with Tammy. Tune in this Friday at 11 a.m. There's good information on there. You'll love what she's putting out. She's a strong black woman. That's another woman that's doing
another
things.
local.
Yes, doing big things in St. Louis. And she'll be in Leonard Missionary Baptist Church real soon to talk to us. Also, if you want us to promote your business, email us at gocrosstalk@gmail.com. Include your business name, physical or virtual location. Add your tagline, and we will, just like we did it earlier today, we will promote you on our podcast. And I say our podcast because I could not do it without y'all. So, hey, you know I love you. You got some words you want to say, Dr. Ish? No, we'll say Benice D first. I'm sorry.
Thank you for the invite. And let's teach our children about our history, our culture. Let's be mindful about what we teach them, and let's lead by example because we are Black history.
That's good.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Please welcome.
That was Benice D.
Yeah.
Denise Nisi Smith.
Good job. I have to agree with Denise. Did I get it?
Benice D.
Anyway, I have to agree with DC. Let's be mindful what we teach our children. A few weeks ago, I shared with us to be careful when you show when we're watching the news and we see the video of Tyree Nichols and Mike Brown and other people who have been killed by the police. That is traumatic.
Yeah.
That can become traumatic. It's tough on parents. It's tough on us. It used to be, we used to tell our boys, be careful if you get pulled over, do this. But it's all our children nowadays.
Yeah.
All of them. Girls too. But if by chance you're suffering, don't suffer in silence. There is peace of mind, and you can call our hotline. And you can get some assistance at no cost to you through Bridges to care and recovery. And that hotline number is
at the bottom of your screen too.
Is 314 628 6272. And we proudly represent that company. I'm happy to that's all part of my health and wellness. That's my contribution to our Black history to keep us healthy.
Yes.
Because we don't take care of ourselves like we should. And the mind, they say a mind is a terrible thing to waste, and yes it is. But we don't ever want to be to the point to where we cannot get the help that we need because I don't have the money, or my insurance don't cover it, or I don't want nobody to know. There's a hotline. See that number at the bottom of the screen. Thank you, my pastor.
I done gave you the whistle and the boxing bell. You gone, boy. Supreme Elect Lady says, please keep LMBC family in prayer. Minister Lorraine Davis Jones, Mother Odessa Hamilton, and Deacon Tim Watson.
We know. Yeah.
Said Deacon
Amen,
Tim Smith.
First Lady. Thank
yes.
you.
We did it. We did it. It's only 20 minutes past the hour. We kept Dr. Ish within 5 minutes of closing. So I call it a win. A win is a win. So make sure y'all take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And we'll see y'all next week. We'll have Bishop back in the house. The doc in the house. And you know me. Right. I'll be here too. I love y'all.
I love you. Going skating tonight?
Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk.
We can't hear you.
Go CrossTalk.
No, we couldn't hear you.
Go CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk. We learn. We laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk.
We just off the camera.